Hello my friends, my name is DadCraft73 and welcome back to another episode of One Man, One Mod, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about blood magic and bee breeding using regular forestry and our good friends from the Gendustry mod. And today, we have done so much blood magic over the last couple days, making all kinds of crazy stuff, teleposition things and teleportations and divinations and all kinds of crazy things. It's time to get back into a little bit of bee-type situations around here. And we're going to talk about a very specific machine today that's called the sampler. So the genetic sampler is what we need, and it's a ridiculous crafting recipe. I did have to do some mining between the episodes. Hopefully I have enough quartz. Yeah, I've got some. I got some more diamonds. I got a little bit more gold. I got some more iron smelting up in various places. Some of it over there, because my handy-dandy transposition thing or whatever brings me back home. Yeah. We have some bronze. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I think we can make this thing. So let's get started. Let's get this. We have, I got a couple ender pearls. Yeah. All right, what do I need? I need diamonds, a couple of those, and some of this. Okay. All right, so let's make, first of all, this guy right here. Okay, so we're going to make the genetics processor. All right, and then we need to make all of these things. So we're going to need to get some pieces parts here. Let's get 1, 2... Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, let's go like that. We've got the cobble. We just need iron. Iron is over at the other place. Okay, no problem. Let's get our fancy air sigil. Oh man, I love it so much. It makes me happy. Okay, so let's go over here and grab up some iron that we've got over here in various deals. Let's see. There's some here and there and there and there. Okay. That's stone. And any iron in here? We have all these iron blocks which we can convert back. And now we're in good shape. Okay. Alright, let's head back to the base. So, the genetic sampler is an interesting machine. So what it does... Well, let's get it built first, and then we'll talk about what it does. Okay, so we need... no. This right here, so we're going to need 2 of these. Okay, we'll make those. And then we should be able to make, other than this, we're going to need some copper. I never have copper. Copper, okay. And let us make... Do I have bronze? No, I don't have bronze either. Bronze, okay, no. I don't need that or that. Let's get this. Okay. Alright. Bronze. We're going to need, I guess, 8 of these. Let's make 8 for now. We might need more. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. And then we should be able to make gold. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Now we should be able to make the power module. Okay. Power module complete. And we need to make one of these. Okay. That's easy. And let us make... So what are we missing here? We're missing a diamond and the bee receptacle, which means we need a weighted pressure pad, and we need a glass deal. A glass pane. Okay. Well, that's not going to get the job done. One piece of glass is not going to do what we need to. Now we're going to need to go find some sand. Alright, let's go find some sand real quick. How's our inventory? I'm afraid our inventory... Yeah, it's enough to get a little bit of sand. Not a problem. Alright, we just need to find some... There's some sand there. There's some sand over here. Like so. This will work. Okay. Alright, and let's get our shovel. And we just need a couple pieces. I mean, really just we need 6, but let's get more than that, I think. Yeah, that's plenty. Alright, air sigil. Oh man, it's so much fun. I love it. Okay, go in here like so and go like that. Okay, perfect. All right, so now let's get this sand. We might as well just throw it right in here so we can get a couple more pieces. And then that's just the only thing we need. Is we need to make this. Let's make that and get that squared away. Let's put some stuff out of our inventory. Blaze rods. Always seem to have blaze rods kicking around these days. Let's put this over there. Let's put... we can put this maybe. Okay. Let's not get too crazy with unloading stuff out of our inventory. Alright, do I have enough pieces? I need 2 more. Alright, let's grab a little bit of gold. 1, 2. We'll make a pressure plate. Like that. Okay. And then it's just that, and then a little bit of redstone, which we have, and bronze. Okay, yeah. All right, got those now, and we can go like this and make panes. Yep. And then we can make the receptacle, and then we just need a diamond, 1, and then we should be able to make, finally, the genetic sampler. Okay, perfect. All right, so we need to put this guy down. He can go wherever. We'll put him right over here. That's fine. And let's get ourselves... MV wire connector, and then yep, insulated to protect us from damage, and then we'll go like this and that. Okay, and we'll put this away. Alright, so here we go. So we're getting power in this thing. Now this is an interesting block, so let's get this. And do we have our Bealyzer somewhere? Or it's not a Bealyzer anymore, it's just the analyzer, I guess. I have 1 charge. Perfect. That's all I really need. Okay, so if we go in here and take a look at these guys, right? So we get a couple things. First of all, they have a short lifespan. They're slower. Pollination is slow. Flower type is ore, which is fine. Territory average, all that good stuff. The money from these rocky drones is their diurnal and nocturnal, and the fact that they're cave dwelling. So those 3, I guess, traits is where the good stuff is, right? Because these guys, they can work at night and they can work underground. That's huge. There's a couple of other odds and ends here, but the real ones that we care about, they also have this climate tolerance thing, which is kind of cool. But what we really care about, we need to make that, that's tin, that's 1? Yeah. How much tin do I have? I mean, we have a good bit. All right. So these bees, these rocky drones, have traits, or I guess traits is the right word, that we really like the fact that they can work at night. Nocturnal is a huge trait, right? So they work 24 hours a day, and the fact that they can work indoors means we don't need to have them outside. We can have them in our little base, right? So those traits are really good traits. So we need to build some blank gene samples, and we're going to make 16 of them. All right, and these samples go in this guy like so, okay? And I don't know if I need labware. I might need some labware. Let's see. Yeah, oh, okay. So let's get a couple diamonds. 1, 2, 3, maybe. And we should have some panes. Let's make some labware. I'm pretty sure I need some, so let's make it, and we'll throw it in here, and then we don't have to worry about it again. Yes. So you put a blank gene sample and some labware inside this crazy thing. And how are we going to get it out? Let's make one of these things at Gendustry. Let's make one of these item eject covers. So we need a piston. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's get the pieces parts that we need. So we need this. And we need some cobble. Okay. So let's go and knock this like that. Yeah. And then we'll make... Do we have bronze? Yeah. Okay. So we want to make one of these item eject covers. So let's make ourselves a piston first of all. All right. And then we'll make a bronze gear. Just one. That's fine. And then we'll make this guy. Okay. And then let's get 1, 2. Let's put this away. And let's make a chest like so. And go like that. Perfect. All right. So now we'll go over here to this guy and say you are going to be ejecting items into this chest automatically. Okay. So now I just put a stack of drones in here. Now this guy should be okay. Yeah. I mean, he's a queen. She's a queen. Okay. So if I put all of these... No. If I put all of these drones in the genetic sampler, you see that it uses one of my samples, it uses a labware, and now it's processing this drone. Okay? And then the output is going to be a sample. And this sample is effect none, which sounds not great, but that's actually a really good sample to have. So we need to let all of these drones run through and see what type of samples we get, right? We're really looking for diurnal, and we're looking for cave dwelling, those samples. So if we can get those, that would be amazing. Yes. So let's see what we end up with. Species, that's not bad. Species is pretty good too. I mean, it's not like a huge thing, but it's all right. Now, there's another thing that we need to think about making, and it's, let's see, Gendustry. What are these? What are they called? Is it a template? Yeah, genetic template. We need to make a genetic template, which is pretty expensive. Iron, diamond, whatever. And with this genetic template, we can take these samples that we have and apply them to bees. Okay? Which is kind of cool. So let's see what we end up with here. So tolerates rain, lifespan shorter, species. Now, one thing about these genetic gene samples, if we get some that we don't care about, for example, we have 2 of these lifespan shorters, you can take these guys and stick them in a furnace and smelt them, and they are going to give us a blank sample again. And then we can go back over here and add this to our mix. Yeah, okay. So let's see what we end up with here. Rocky again, slowest, effect none, tolerates rain, lifespan shorter, temperature tolerance both. We really need to get kind of lucky here and get that other thing. I don't know if we will. You man, weak. Weak sauce, that's for sure. What do we have out here? Do we have any Rocky Bees? Commons. You're all common. Okay. Well, we're going to have to let this thing run for a little bit more. Because we really want to extract from this Rocky Bee. You know what I need to do is I need to make a chunk loader. We have one in the pack, if you don't know. It's the Weirding gadget. And it's actually really cool because it loads the chunk, but doesn't keep it loaded forever. Like, eventually it will stop. You have to come over and, like, click on it or do something. You have to interact with it once every so often. So we didn't get necessarily the effects that we want. We did get effect none, which is not a bad deal. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to hang out AFK here for a little while, get a couple more drones. I mean, these guys are kind of slow. There is like a upgrade. There's like a speed upgrade, I think. Production upgrade. Lifespan upgrade. I think this one actually speeds them up. We need some random stuff. I'm just going to let these guys ride for a little while. These are hardened. That's a Rocky Queen. Oh, there's a couple more Rocky drones right there. What's being processed over here? What I can do is take these guys out. I mean, I could take these out, put these in there. It's a hardened drone. I mean, I do have a couple more Rocky drones here that I can run through. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get lucky on our deal. And then I can, once this guy's done, actually what I can do is I can just put that guy in there and go like that. And what's he yelling about? Too hot. Okay, let me take these out. Okay, put those in there. So we'll stop our obsidian process for a minute just so we can try to get more Rocky drones. Okay, let's see what the other one was. Species Rocky. Flowering slowest. Okay, so we didn't get anything too great. So we'll smelt up most of these, and then we're going to just wait for some more drones. So I'm going to hang out here for a little while. We're going to wait for some more drones. We're going to see if we can get those effects that we want, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So I've got a couple more of these bees, so we're going to run those through, these Rocky drones. And I'm cooking up, I just set up a little easy little cooker here. Chest, hopper, furnace, hopper, chest, and that way I can get my samples back and I can stick those back in there, the ones that I don't care about. So right there's one of them. Awesome. So cave dwelling true, that's awesome. It's one of the things that we need. These guys are taking care of business. Got a couple more here. They don't stack, though, for whatever reason. Maybe those were coming, whatever. So, anyway, we got samples that we can reuse, and we're looking for cave dwelling true, so we don't need that. So we do need this one, though. So these guys can go back in here. We're just cycling these around, and we should be good to go. Okay, so now that we have some of the traits that we want, so affect none, species, we have cave dwelling, we've got fertility, all those different traits that we're getting back out. We need a way to apply those traits to another bee, and that is the imprinter. So it's pretty expensive. It's essentially the exact same recipe that we just went through, with the exception of we need 2 bee receptacles, right? So we need a little bit of this stuff, but I think we're okay. I think we have the stuff that we need. Let's get 1, 2, let's get some more bronze. Let's get, we have copper still, we have iron. Okay, we should be okay. We're going to need some diamonds, some redstone. Okay, so we're going to need 4 of these. So we need to make 2 bee receptacles. We have a couple of those, so that should work. So let's go, nope, this first. So 2 of these, done. 2 of these, done. Okay, so 2 bee receptacles taken care of. We need a power module. That means more of these. We just need 1 of those and these. Okay, so let's go like that and that. And then we should have cobble. Okay, so let's make these real quick. 2 of those, and then we should be able to make these real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. We're gonna need some more, but that's okay. And we need a couple more pieces of gold. Okay, let's go get that. Be quiet, phone. We're gonna need some more bronze. I have some more. Let's get rid of some stuff. Hey, you go away. I wish my phone would be quiet. It's distracting me a little bit. Alright, so I need a little bit more gold, and I'm going to need some more bronze, which I should have in here. Yes, okay, perfect. So we can put some of that back. Okay, perfect. Okay, so if I go here, and now we should be able to make this, right? So there's the power module. We should be able to make this. We're going to need a little bit of nether quartz. 1, 2. Okay, so now we should be able to make this guy. Not a problem. Alright, and we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we need to make 1 of these. Okay, and now we should be able to make the genetic imprinter. Okay, so we're going to hook this guy up somewhere. I guess it doesn't really matter where. Yeah, we could put it right. There's a pig out there. Oh, dang guy. As soon as I came out here, he went skating away. All right, put that guy down right there. All right, and we'll get a MV wire connector. Just 1. Okay. And some of this wire. Okay. So you go there, and then we'll bring this guy down to there. Okay. Okay, so this is our new genetic imprinter, and it takes some things. It's pretty cool how this thing works. So we're obviously going to need a little bit of labware. Let's stick that in there. All of these machines require labware for sure, just kind of the way it works. And these guys require something called this genetic template. And we just talked about this a minute ago, but we're going to need to make a genetic template. So that means tin, which we have. We just need to get it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and some redstone. So let's make ourselves a genetic template. Okay, so a blank one is what we need. This guy right here. So there's a genetic template. And if we look at this, right, it says gene samples can be added. And I'll show you how to do that. So if we go here and we say affect none, it's really good. We want cave dwelling true. We want, do we get diurnal by chance? No. I really want that last one. Let's get these. Maybe we could get those. Put those in there. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, you have the ones that you want. So we have affect none, and we've got 12 cave dwelling true. So if we just take these guys and we can just set them in there like that, right? Affect none, cave dwelling true. So we can go like that and get those if we want to. Species rocky, tolerates rain. No. Affect none. Okay. So what I need to do is dump all of this stuff away. Okay, put those guys in there. And then take these. We already have that one, that one. I want to keep one of the species rocky. Oh, never sleeps true. Okay, that's the other one I want. Okay. All right. So never sleeps true. So that's perfect. So now we have these. Okay. So now we've got 3 of the traits or chromosomes applied to these bees. Never sleeps true, effect none, cave dwelling true. So now we can take any bee that we want to. Like if we go out here and I grab see if I can find a pristine. There, Meadows Princess, pristine. Okay. Let's bring 2 of these with us. Okay. All right. And now I can come over here to the genetic imprinter and I can put this template in here like that. Okay. And I could take these guys. I really need some honeycombs. Do I have any? Let me see. Centrifuge. No, I don't think I have any honeycombs. I wish I did. Let me just make sure there's none in here and none in any of these. At least not the honeycombs. Oh, there's one. Okay, that'll be perfect. Okay, so let's spin this out real quick because I want to run this bee that we have here. Let's spin this guy. Let's grab our analyzer. Okay, let's go here to the centrifuge, and as soon as this guy's done, we'll have at least 1 honey drop. We could go like that and go like that. Okay, so these are, we don't know what the deal is with these, but if we go here, right, and we look at whether or not these things work at night. So nocturnal, no, right? Meadows Princess. Cave dwelling, no, right? So what we can do is we can take this guy, put it in to the genetic imprinter, and it's going to run through and it's going to apply these genetic markers to this bee. So all of a sudden a bee that had to be outside and only worked during the day will now work inside and at night as well. And everything else about the bee will be the same. It'll still be a Meadows bee. It's just going to have new genetic traits applied to it. Okay? So if we look here and we go and we put this guy in here, now it tells me that this thing is diurnal, nocturnal, and cave dwelling. So we could just go over here and stick it in to this guy like this, like so. And oh, it's a princess. Okay, so I need to apply the same template to a drone. Doesn't matter what. Like this guy's fine. Ow, ow. Something's attacking me. It's a zombie. It's nighttime. Okay. All right. And we're going to go to the genetic imprinter and we're going to apply this same template to a Meadows drone. Okay. I'm going to put these extra bees that we have in there for now. All right. And then as soon as that's done, which just takes a second, okay, and now I can stick this guy in here. Uh-oh, what happened to my bee? Uh-oh. Can I sleep through the night? I don't know if I can or not. Yeah, I can. Okay. Did I take my bee out there and put it in that chest? Because this is not the one. What happened to my... Oh. It's in here. Idiot. And that's a princess. Okay. Dummy. Okay. So, we can put this princess in here. Now, these are both the same, right? And this is now... Watch. So, we're inside, right? We're in a cave. And it's daytime, but that doesn't matter. So the other thing that this thing doesn't like is the temperature, which is not a problem because we have these. And we can increase the heat. Yeah, just one. That's all we need. A little bit of heat for that guy. And now this Meadows Queen is working inside, and it'll work all night long. So it's going to work 24 hours a day, which is awesome. Now there's one more thing that we can do, and we're going to need to make another one of these template deals. So let's get one of this, and let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a little bit of redstone. I don't know how much we need. So let's make another sample, right, like this. So we make another genetic sample, and now we're going to take and apply the species to this guy, right? So we're going to say you are the rocky species, okay? And now I can take this guy out, put this in here, like so, right? And I can run this Meadows Princess through, and I can change it from being Meadows to Rocky. So if I need more Rocky Princesses or more Rocky drones or whatever, I can do it through the imprinter. Okay? And I don't know how long this is going to take. It's going to take a while, but not a big deal. Now, the interesting thing is so now this went from being a Meadows Princess to a Rocky. Yeah. Oh man, we are like genetic geniuses, and we can genetically engineer the super bee, and that's actually what you're going to want to end up doing. So for example, if we take a look at some of these genetic samples that we were in here, well, let's look at sample, right? So for instance, there's a sample of fertility, right? So there's different fertilities. Let's see, not butterfly, we want a bee sample. So we have fertility 4, we've got fertility 2, we've got fertility for bees, right? Fertility 1. And eventually, so fertility 1 is where it's at. So for instance, the Sulfur Queen, the Quartz Princess, Appetite Drone, some of these guys, Apocalyptic, Draconic, etc. Some of these guys have a fertility of 1. And what that means is it will never produce more than 1 drone. You won't have extra drones laying around. Conversely, a fertility of 4 means every time that this queen cycles through, she's going to make a princess and 4 drones, which may be exactly what you want because you're trying to build up a big supply of drones to extract a species. So maybe you run like if we look at Meadows, I don't think we can look at like her deal. Yeah, right here. Meadows is fertility of 2. That means every time this Meadows princess cycles through, she's going to make a drone that can be combined with the princess and have an extra one. So we're going to produce extra there. Let's see. There are fertility 4. So let's see. Which one has that? Not a butterfly. We want a bee. Butterfly. We want bees. Yeah. So Majestic, for example, or Myri, or Wintry. Wintry is actually a really good one because you can get those wherever. So Wintry bee makes extra drones. So if you need to make a ton of drones, you can make a bunch of Wintry drones and extract the fertility 4 trait from that, apply it to a bee, and away you go. Now, one thing you can do is you can apply, there's nothing that says I can't take this obsidian queen. I'm not going to let it run through, but a queen will go in here, okay? So a queen will go in there. It doesn't have a sample, so it won't let me, I think. No, maybe a queen will not go in there. So you have to at least allow this thing to cycle through. You can only put a princess or a drone inside the genetic imprinter. Okay? The other thing that you can do is we're going to make, and then we're going to end this episode because I think we're about done. Let's get this and like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. So let's make another sample. I'll go like this and make a blank sample. Now, if I want to take one of the existing samples that I have, like for instance this guy, right? This guy right here, and I want to copy it. I can put this here, and I can put this there. Oh, maybe it's the other way around. Hold on. It's this, I think. Oh, maybe it's not that. What is theirs? Maybe there's a machine that we'll have to make to do that. Yeah, it's the transposer. So we're going to have to make the transposer. But what that allows, or maybe it's the replicator, one of the two. We're going to make both those machines. But you can also take these templates and copy them. So for instance, if you have a template that has never sleeps, cave drilling, and it's got an effect on it, and you want to apply that to a species to make like a super bee, you can certainly do that. So I hope this all makes sense. So what we do is we take genetic samples, we take blank samples, run them through the genetic sampler with some drones in it, and we extract specific traits from these bees, species and fertility and humidity tolerance and territory size and all those different things. And then we can take those traits and apply them to a blank genetic template. And then we can take that genetic template, stick it in the imprinter, and run any type of bee that we want through, and it will apply those traits to that. So, for example, if you have a bee that has a negative effect, like the nether bees, they have like bad things. Wither bees give you like the wither effect. What you do to fix that is you build yourself a sampler, get the effect equals none, and apply that using the genetic imprinter. And then you make wither bees that don't kill you. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my One Man, One Mod series, where we're trying to learn everything that we can about blood magic and crazy bee breeding with forestry and gendistry. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.